Welcome to Gursur Education. The topic of this video is UGC Net Commerce Paper 3 held in December 2013. Many multiple choice questions will be asked and you can practice these questions multiply. For further information about competitive exams, you can call or WhatsApp on phone numbers given in the screen. Let's get started. Question number 1. The present regime of subsidies can be improved by focusing on 1. Reducing the overall scale of subsidies. 2. Making subsidies as transparent as possible. 3. Giving a specific amount to the Member of Parliament for subsidies. 4. Setting clear limits on duration of any new subsidy scheme. 5. Eliminating system of periodic review of subsidies. 6. Using subsidies for well-defined economic objectives. The option A is 1, 2, 3, and 4. The option B is 2, 3, 4, and 5. The option C is 1, 3, 4, and 6. The option D is 1, 2, 4, and 6. The right answer of the question is option D, and that is 1, 2, 4, and 6. Question number 2. Which of the following is not regulated by the Competition Act, 2002? The option A is abuse of dominant position. The option B is anti-competitive agreements. The option C is medical negligence. The option D is predatory pricing. The right answer of the question is option C, and that is medical negligence. Question number 3. The freedom of private enterprise is the greatest in the free market economy. This is characterized by which of the following assumptions? 1. The factors of production, labor, land, capital, are privately owned and production occurs at the initiative of the private enterprise. 2. Income is received in monetary form by the sale of services of the factors of production and from the profits of the private enterprise. 3. Members of the free market economy have freedom of choice insofar as consumption, occupation, savings and investments are concerned. 4. The free market economy is not planned, controlled or regulated by the government. 5. The free market economy is prone to corrupt practices. The option A is 1, 2, and 3. The option B is 1, 2, 3, and 4. The option C is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The option D is 2, 3, 4, and 5. The right answer of the question is option B, and that is 1, 2, 3, and 4. Question number 4. The important responsibilities of a business to the customers are 1. To ensure family welfare of the customers. 2. To understand customer needs and to take the necessary measures to satisfy these needs. 3. To ensure health condition of the customers. 4. To ensure that the product supplied has no adverse effect on the customer. 5. To provide an opportunity for being heard and to redress genuine grievances. The option A is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The option B is 1, 2, 3, and 4. The option C is 2, 4, and 5. The option D is 2, 3, 4, and 5. The right answer of the question is option C, and that is 2, 4, and 5. Question number 5. The rationale of expanding role of the public sector stems mainly from which of the following factors? 1. The failure of the private sector in certain crucial areas. 2. The exploitation of the society by the private sector. 3. The revenue need of the central government. 4. The demand of economic justice. 5. The need for accelerating the pace of economic growth. The option A is 1, 2, 3, and 4. The option B is 2, 3, 4, and 5. The option C is 1, 3, 4, and 5. The option D is 1, 2, 4, and 5. The right answer of the question is option D, and that is 1, 2, 4, and 5. Question number 6. Which of the following factors may lead to a sick industrial unit? 1. Shortage of funds and faulty financial management. 2. Investment by the FIIs in Indian industries. 3. Unauthorized FDI in Indian industries. 4. Lack of experience on the part of promoters. 5. Technological factors including obsolete or improper technology. The option A is 1, 2, 3, and 4. The option B is 2, 3, 4, and 5. The option C is 1, 4, and 5. The option D is 1, 2, and 3. The right answer of the question is option C, and that is 1, 4, and 5. Question number 7. Indicate what is not correct in respect of the Consumer Protection Act, 1986. The option A is no complaint can be entertained in respect of a product purchased more than 2 years back. The option B is a complaint against medical negligence can be filed by legal heir or representative of the deceased. The option C is a complaint involving a claim of 15 lakhs is to be filed before the State Commission. The option D is both A and C. The right answer of the question is option C, and that is a complaint involving a claim of 15 lakhs is to be filed before the State Commission. Question number 8. If bonus shares are issued out of pre-acquisition profit, it will have. The option A is direct effect on the consolidated balance sheet. The option B is no effect on the consolidated balance sheet. The option C is no effect on net profit. The option D is none of the above. The right answer of the question is option B, and that is no effect on the consolidated balance sheet. Question number 9. The present value of the future contributions of employees is one of the methods of. The option A is HR accounting. The option B is inflation accounting. The option C is social accounting. The option D is responsibility accounting. The right answer of the question is option A, and that is HR accounting. Question number 10. A standard which can be attained under the most favorable working conditions is called. The option A is attainable standard. The option B is basic standard. The option C is current standard. The option D is ideal standard. The right answer of the question is option D, and that is ideal standard. Question number 11. Which of the following ratios are taken into consideration by a banker before sanctioning the loan? The option A is proprietary ratio. The option B is stock turnover ratio. The option C is debt equity ratio. The option D is all of the above. The right answer of the question is option C, and that is debt equity ratio. Question number 12. Two lists are given in this question. You have to match correct items of list 1 with correct items of list 2. The list 1 situation contains the following items. 1. Zero-based budgeting. 2. Goodwill or capital reserve. 3. Reduction of capital. 4. Basic and diluted. The list 2 effect contains the following items. A. Internal reconstruction. B. Earnings per share. C. Control of expenditure. D. Business combination. Below are given the options with different matches. You can pause the video and choose the appropriate answer. The right answer of the question is option D. We suggest you to pause the video to analyze and learn the correct combination. Question number 13. Assertion. A. Dividend paid out of pre-acquisition profit by the subsidiary company to the holding company is deducted from the cost of investment. Reason. R. Dividend paid out of pre-acquisition profit by the subsidiary company should be treated as a return of capital to the holding company. Which one of the following is correct? The option A is both A and R are correct. The option B is A is correct, but R is wrong. The option C is A is wrong, but R is correct. The option D is both A and R are wrong. The right answer of the question is option A, and that is both A and R are correct. Question number 14. Assertion. A. Increasing the value of closing inventory will increase profit. Reason. R. Increasing the value of closing inventory reduces cost of goods sold. In the context of the above two statements, which of the following is correct? The option A is both A and R are correct. The option B is only A is correct. The option C is only R is correct. The option D is both A and R are wrong. The right answer of the question is option A, and that is both A and R are correct. Question number 15. Two lists have been given and we have to match the items of list 1 with items of list 2. The items of list 1 are multiple plants, cost plus pricing, multiple markets and multiple products. There are given various formulae in the list 2. We can pause the video and analyze all the items given in both the lists and match these suitably. The right answer of the question is option D. We suggest you to pause the video and analyze the correct combination. Question number 16. A measure of the responsiveness of quantity demanded to changes in the price of a related good is known as. The option A is cross-elasticity of demand. The option B is substitution elasticity of demand. The option C is complementary elasticity of demand. The option D is price elasticity of demand. The right answer of the question is option A, and that is cross-elasticity of demand. Question number 17. If the total cost is 260 rupees and the total variable cost is 60 rupees, what will be total fixed cost if output is 100 units and 200 units? The option A is 200 and 200 rupees. The option B is 100 and 200 rupees. The option C is 260 and 100 rupees. The option D is 160 and 100 rupees. The right answer of the question is option A, and that is 200 and 200 rupees. Question number 18. Optimal input combination to minimize the cost for a given output will be at the point where the option A is isocost is tangent to isequant. The option B is MRTS between inputs is equal. The option C is any movement from optimum point will lead to low level of output. The option D is all the above conditions are fulfilled. The right answer of the question is option D, and that is all the above conditions are fulfilled. Question number 19. What kinds of actions can be taken to put the rivals at a disadvantageous position under oligopoly? Market. The option A is commitments. The option B is threats. The option C is promises. The option D is all the above. The right answer of the question is option D, and that is all the above. Question number 20. There is no exceptions to the law of demand in the case of following goods. The option A is giffen goods. The option B is normal goods. The option C is articles of conspicuous consumption. The option D is ignorance of the buyer. The right answer of the question is option B, and that is normal goods. Question number 21. What is the degree of elasticity of demand in case the demand is represented by a straight line parallel to the x-axis? The option A is A greater than 1. The option B is A equals 0. The option C is A equals infinite. The option D is A less than 1. The right answer of the question is option C, and that is A equals infinite. Question number 22. If a chi-square test is to be performed on a contingency table with 3 rows and 4 columns, how many degrees of freedom should be used? The option A is 6. The option B is 12. The option C is 8. The option D is 9. The right answer of the question is option A, and that is 6. Question number 23. Assertion. A. If regression coefficient of x on y is greater than 1, regression coefficient of y on x must be less than 1. Reason. R. The geometric mean between two regression coefficients is the coefficient of correlation. On the basis of the above, choose the appropriate answer. The option A is A and R are correct. The option B is A is correct, but R is not correct. The option C is A is not correct, but R is correct. The option D is both A and R are not correct. The right answer of the question is option A, and that is A and R are correct. Question number 24. If the sum of squares of deviations within samples is 140 with 12 degrees of freedom and the sum of squares of deviations between samples is 190 with 2 degrees of freedom, the test statistic will be: the option A is 81.4. The option B is 12.28. The option C is 8.14. The option D is 1.22. The right answer of the question is option C, and that is 8.14. Question number 25. The regression equation of profits X on sales Y of a firm is given as 3y5x plus 110 equals 0. If the sales of the firm is 44,000 rupees, the profit will be, the option A is 23,370 rupees. The option B is 26,422 rupees. The option C is 24,422 rupees. The option D is 21,370 rupees. The right answer of the question is option B, and that is 26,422 rupees. Question number 26. Cricketer A scores on an average 40 runs with a standard deviation of 5. Scores of players B and C on an average are 75 and 90 with standard deviations 10 and 18 respectively. Arrange the players in the descending order of consistency. The option A is A, B and C. The option B is C, B and A. The option C is B, A and C. The option D is C, A and B. The right answer of the question is option A, and that is A, B and C. Question number 27. Among the following, choose the most suitable test that can be applied to examine the influence of one factor on different groups. The option A is T test. The option B is F test. The option C is chi-square test. The option D is none of the above. The right answer of the question is option B, and that is F test. Question number 28. A machine produced 20 defective articles in a batch of 400. After overhauling, it produced 10% defectives in a batch of 300. Which test of hypothesis can be applied to the above situation to examine whether the machine has improved? The option A is test of significance of a sample proportion, two-tail test. The option B is test of significance of a sample proportion, one-tail test. The option C is test of significance of difference between two sample proportion, two-tail test. The option D is test of significance of difference between two sample proportion, one-tail test. The right answer of the question is option D, and that is test of significance of difference between two sample proportion, one-tail test. Question number 29. Strategies and policies are defined as the following. The option A is are not closely related. The option B is give direction. The option C is are the framework for performance appraisal. The option D is both A and B. The right answer of the question is option B, and that is give direction. Question number 30. According to Vroom's expectancy theory of motivation, which of the following is true? The option A is force equals valence divided by expectancy. The option B is force equals valence multiplied by expectancy. The option C is force equals strength of an individual preference for an outcome. The option D is valence equals probability that a particular action shall lead to a desired outcome. The right answer of the question is option B, and that is force equals valence multiplied by expectancy. Question number 31. In the managerial grid, the managers who have little or no concern for production but are concerned only for people are known as what type of managers? The option A is 1.1 management. The option B is 5.5 management. The option C is 9.1 management. The option D is 1.9 management. The right answer of the question is option D, and that is 1.9 management. Question number 32. According to the Boston Consulting Group, a business which has a strong market share in a low-growth industry is referred to as a. The option A is dog. The option B is cash cow. The option C is star. The option D is question mark. The right answer of the question is option B, and that is cash cow. Question number 33. Which of the following given items are major principles of leading? 1. Principle of motivation. 2. Principle of continuous development. 3. Principle of harmony of objectives. 4. Principle of open competition. 5. Principle of communication clarity. The option A is 1, 2, 3, 5. The option B is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The option C is 1, 3, 4, 5. The option D is 1, 3, 5. The right answer of the question is option D, and that is 1, 3, 5. Question number 34. The following are the steps of management control process. 1. Taking corrective action from standards. 2. Establishing standards. 3. Measuring actual performance. 4. Comparing performance against standard. The option A is 1, 2, 3, 4. The option B is 2, 3, 4, 1. The option C is 3, 4, 1, 2. The option D is 2, 4, 1, 3. The right answer of the question is option B, and that is 2, 3, 4, 1. Question number 35. Select the correct statements from the following given statements. 1. Planning is today's action for tomorrow's decision. 2. Planning is forward-looking while controlling is looking back. 3. Motivation is to get voluntary willingness of subordinates for action. 4. Line and staff organization is the oldest form of organization. The option A is 2 and 3 are correct. The option B is 1, 2, and 4 are correct. The option C is 1, 3, and 4 are correct. The option D is all are correct. The right answer of the question is option A, and that is 2 and 3 are correct. Question number 36. Which is not one of the stages in the consumer buying decision process? The option A is purchase decision. The option B is post-purchase behavior. The option C is problem recognition. The option D is cultural factors. The right answer of the question is option D, and that is cultural factors. Question number 37. At which stage of product life cycle are the pricing decisions most complex? The option A is decline. The option B is growth. The option C is introduction. The option D is maturity. The right answer of the question is option D, and that is maturity. Question number 38. Which one is not an element of market logistics? The option A is inventory. The option B is order processing. The option C is warehousing. The option D is supply chain management. The right answer of the question is option D, and that is supply chain management. Question number 39. Under which legislation, the manufacturers and distributors are required to declare maximum retail price, MRP, on packaged commodities? The option A is, the Bureau of Indian Standards Act, 1986. The option B is, the Consumer Protection Act, 1986. The option C is, the Standards of Weights and Measures Act, 1976. The option D is, the Essential Commodities Act, 1955. The right answer of the question is option C, and that is the Standards of Weights and Measures Act, 1976. Question number 40. In modern marketing, which of the following functions of a distribution middleman is gaining maximum importance? The option A is, making persuasive communication. The option B is, price negotiation. The option C is, keeping adequate inventory. The option D is, gathering market information. The right answer of the question is option D, and that is gathering market information. Question number 41. Which method of setting the advertising budget of a company is considered to be the most scientific? Question mark. The option A is all you can afford method. The option B is percentage of sales method. The option C is competitive parity method. The option D is objectives and tasks method. The right answer of the question is option D, and that is objectives and tasks method. Question number 42. Two lists are given in this question. You have to match correct items of list 1 with correct items of list 2. The list 1, models, contains the following items. 1. AIDA model. 2. Hierarchy of effects model. 3. Howard and Shate model. 4. Information search. The list 2, purpose, contains the following items. A. Consumer behavior. B. Marketing communication. C. Consumer buying decision process. D. Advertising effectiveness. Below are given the options with different matches. You can pause the video and choose the appropriate answer. The right answer of the question is option C. We suggest you to pause the video to analyze and learn the correct combination. Question number 43. Inability of the firm to meet its obligations results in financial distress, which may lead to bankruptcy, resulting into the following situations. 1. Distress sale of assets at lower price. 2. Legal and administrative costs for bankruptcy. 3. Dilution of stakeholders' commitment to the firm. 4. Stretching of payments to suppliers and creditors. The direct costs of such financial distress may be. The option A is 1 and 4. The option B is 2 and 3. The option C is 1 and 2. The option D is 3 and 4. The right answer of the question is option C, and that is 1 and 2. Question number 44. Mutually exclusive projects can be more accurately ranked as per following. The option A is internal rate of return method. The option B is net present value method. The option C is modified internal rate of returns method. The option D is accounting or average rate of return method. The right answer of the question is option B, and that is net present value method. Question number 45. Which one of the following does not constitute a standalone risk analysis? The option A is simulation analysis. The option B is break-even analysis. The option C is corporate risk analysis. The option D is scenario analysis. The right answer of the question is option C, and that is corporate risk analysis. Question number 46. Financial leverage in a firm is positively affected by. The option A is intensity of tangible assets. The option B is operating leverage. The option C is profitability. The option D is tax rate. The right answer of the question is option A, and that is intensity of tangible assets. Question number 47. Assertion. A. The IRR of a project is the discount rate which reduces its NPV to zero. Reason. R. A project is worth accepting if the IRR exceeds the cost of capital. The option A is right, but R is wrong. The option B is both A and R are correct. The option C is A is wrong, but R is correct. The option D is both A and R are wrong. The right answer of the question is option B, and that is both A and R are correct. Question number 48. Assertion. A. A company should pay minimum dividend to its shareholders. Reason. R. Dividends are heavily taxed than capital gains. The option A is both A and R are correct. The option B is both A and R are incorrect. The option C is A is not correct, but R is correct. The option D is A is correct, but R is wrong. The right answer of the question is option A, and that is both A and R are correct. Question number 49. Dividend irrelevance hypothesis is implied in pay. The option A is traditional model. The option B is Walter model. The option C is Gordon model. The option D is model. The right answer of the question is option D, and that is model. Question number 50. Which one of the following does not serve the main objective of performance appraisal? The option A is developmental uses. The option B is administrative uses. The option C is ethical and moral values. The option D is organizational objectives. The right answer of the question is option C, and that is ethical and moral values. Question number 51. Statement 1. Job evaluation is a technique of assessing the worth of each job in comparison with others throughout an organization. Statement 2. Job evaluation and job rating are one and the same for employees' appraisal purposes. The option A is statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is incorrect. The option B is statement 2 is correct, but statement 1 is incorrect. The option C is both the statements 1 and 2 are correct. The option D is both the statements 1 and 2 are incorrect. The right answer of the question is option A, and that is statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is incorrect. Question number 52. Two lists are given in this question. You have to match correct items of list 1 with correct items of list 2. The list 1 Technique contains the following items. 1. Job rotation. 2. Job design. 3. Job evaluation. 4. Job enrichment. The list 2. Process contains the following items. A. Involves conscious efforts to organize tasks, duties and responsibilities into a unit of work to achieve certain objectives. B. Involves movement of employees from job to job. C. Seeks to improve both task efficiency and human satisfaction and more opportunity for individual growth. D. The formal process by which the relative worth of various jobs in the organization is determined. For pay purpose, below are given the options with different matches. You can pause the video and choose the appropriate answer. The right answer of the question is option D. We suggest you to pause the video to analyze and learn the correct combination. Question number 53. Assertion. A. Merit rating of an employee is the process of evaluating the employee's performance on the job in terms of the requirements of the job. Reason. R. Employee's merit rating is a technique for fair and systematic evaluation of an employee's capacities and abilities and performance on the specific job. The option A is both A and R are correct, and R is the right explanation of A. The option B is both A and R are correct, but R is not the right explanation of A. The option C is both A and R are incorrect. The option D is R is correct, but A is incorrect. The right answer of the question is option B, and that is both A and R are correct, but R is not the right explanation of A. Question number 54. The major provisions for employees' health and safety are contained in. The option A is the Industrial Disputes Act, 1947. The option B is the Factories Act, 1948. The option C is the Industrial Employment, Standing Orders, Act, 1946. The option D is the Employees' Compensation Act, 1923. The right answer of the question is option B, and that is the Factories Act, 1948. Question number 55. Indicate your choice for correct statements from the codes given below. 1. A club is an industry under the Industrial Disputes Act, 1947. 2. Factory as defined under the Factories Act, 1948 includes a mine. 3. For purpose of the payment of bonus to employees, the gross profits earned by a bank is to be calculated in the manner specified in Schedule I of the Payment of the Bonus Act, 1965. 4. Various labor laws do not apply to public sector undertakings. The option A is while 1 and 2 are correct, others are not. The option B is all the statements are correct. The option C is only one is correct, others are incorrect. The option D is only one is incorrect, all others are correct. The right answer of the question is option A, and that is while 1 and 2 are correct, others are not. Question number 56. Two lists are given in this question. You have to match correct items of list 1 with correct items of list 2. The list 1, author, contains the following items. 1. Abraham Maslow. 2. Hertzberg. 3. Alderfer. 4. McClelland. The list 2, contribution, contains the following items. A. Achievement motivation theory. B. ERG theory. C. Two-factor theory. D. Need hierarchy theory. Below are given the options with different matches. You can pause the video and choose the appropriate answer. The right answer of the question is option B. We suggest you to pause the video to analyze and learn the correct combination. Question number 57. Assertion. A. The central bank of the country is responsible to maintain stability of the monetary standard which involves currency circulation reason. R. The central bank is the only authorized entity to do so. The option A is A and R, both are correct. The option B is A and R, both are incorrect. The option C is A is correct, but R is incorrect. The option D is R is correct, but A is incorrect. The right answer of the question is option C, and that is A is correct, but R is incorrect. Question number 58. Identify the quantitative credit control methods among the following. 1. Bank rate. 2. Credit rationing. 3. Open market operations. 4. Variable reserve ratio. 5. Selective credit control. 6. Liquidity ratio. The option A is 1, 2, 3, and 4. The option B is 2, 3, 4, and 5. The option C is 1, 2, 5, and 6. The option D is 1, 3, 4, and 6. The right answer of the question is option D, and that is 1, 3, 4, and 6. Question number 59. The following activities are mainly related to which organization? 1. Microfinance. 2. Rural finance. 3. Self-help groups. 4. Cooperative banks finance. The option A is Industrial Finance Corporation of India. The option B is Ministry of Finance. The option C is Reserve Bank of India. The option D is National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development. The right answer of the question is option D, and that is National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development. Question number 60. PIN in banking transaction is known as which name? The option A is Postal Index Number. The option B is Permanent Identification Number. The option C is Personal Identification Number. The option D is Public Interlocking Numeric. The right answer of the question is option C, and that is Personal Identification Number. Question number 61. Reserve Bank of India was nationalized on which date? The option A is January 26, 1948. The option B is January 1, 1949. The option C is January 26, 1950. The option D is January 1, 1956. The right answer of the question is option B, and that is January 1, 1949. Question number 62. When a banking company is placed under moratorium under Section 45 of the Banking Regulation Act 1949, the RBI must prepare a scheme of. The option A is VRS for staff. The option B is capital buyback. The option C is reconstruction of the company or amalgamation with any other bank. The option D is IPO of the bank. The right answer of the question is option C, and that is reconstruction of the company or amalgamation with any other bank. Question number 63. Two lists are given in this question. You have to match correct items of list 1 with correct items of list 2. The list 1, institution, contains the following items. 1. SWIFT. 2. NEFT. 3. Basel I Accord. 4. Basel II Accord. The list 2, year, contains the following items. A. 1996. B. 1988. C. 1973. D. 2004. Below are given the options with different matches. You can pause the video and choose the appropriate answer. The right answer of the question is option B. We suggest you to pause the video to analyze and learn the correct combination. Question number 64. Which of the following given items are the main features of TRIMS? 1. All restrictions on foreign capital are imposed. 2. No restriction is imposed on any area of investment. 3. Restrictions on repatriation of dividend is eliminated. 4. Imports of raw material is allowed freely. 5. No limit on the extent of foreign investment. The option A is 1, 2, 3, and 5. The option B is 2, 3, 4, and 5. The option C is 3, 4, and 5. The option D is 4, and 5. The right answer of the question is option B, and that is 2, 3, 4, and 5. Question number 65. Assertion. A. TRIPS requires an understanding about the scope of the new patent regime. Reason. R. Patent protection will be extended to microorganisms, non-biological and microbiological processes and plant varieties. The option A is A and R are not related with each other. The option B is R is related with A. The option C is A is independent of R. The option D is while R is related with TRIMS, A is related with TRIPS. The right answer of the question is option A, and that is A and R are not related with each other. Question number 66. Possible impact of WTO on various aspects of the Indian economy. The following. 1. Quantitative restriction will be allowed. 2. Second-hand cars will be imported. 3. There will be dumping of Chinese goods. 4. Increase in population. 5. Child labor exploitation. 6. Unemployment will increase. The option A is 1, 2, 3. The option B is 3, 4, 5. The option C is 2, 3, and 6. The option D is 4, 5, and 6. The right answer of the question is option C, and that is 2, 3, and 6. Question number 67. Assertion. A. Economic integration abolishes cross-national economic discrimination. Reason. R. Geographical proximity is an important reason for economic integration. The option A is R does explain A. The option B is both A and R are correct. The option C is both A and R are not correct. The option D is A is correct, but R is not correct. The right answer of the question is option B, and that is both A and R are correct. Question number 68. Two lists are given in this question. You have to match correct items of list 1 with correct items of list 2. The list 1, International Agreements, contains the following items. 1. Free Trade Area. 2. Customs Union. 3. OEEC. 4. Common Market. The list 2, Examples, contains the following items. A. Mercosur. B. European Union. C. EFTA. D. Marshall Plan. Below are given the options with different matches. You can pause the video and choose the appropriate answer. The right answer of the question is option A. We suggest you to pause the video to analyze and learn the correct combination. Question number 69. Assertion. A. A futures contract specifies in advance the exchange rate to be used. But it is not as flexible as a forward contract. Reason. R. A futures contract is for specific currency amount and a specific maturity date. The option A is R is a correct explanation of A. The option B is R is not a correct explanation of A. The option C is A and R are not related with each other. The option D is R is irrelevant for A. The right answer of the question is option A, and that is R is a correct explanation of A. Question number 70. Out of the following, which are the important objectives of IMF? 1. To promote exchange rate stability. 2. To create standby reserves. 3. To print international currency notes. 4. To establish a multilateral system of payments. 5. To maintain orderly exchange rate stability. 6. To create employment. The option A is 2, 4, 5, 6. The option B is 3, 5, 6. The option C is 1, 2, 4, 5. The option D is 1, 2, 5, 6. The right answer of the question is option C, and that is 1, 2, 4, 5. Question number 71. Fair rent of a let-out house property is 75,000 rupees. Its municipal value is 60,000 rupees. Standard rent is 72,000 rupees. Actual rent received is 63,000 rupees. What is the gross annual value of this house property? The option A is 60,000 rupees. The option B is 63,000 rupees. The option C is 72,000 rupees. The option D is 75,000 rupees. The right answer of the question is option C, and that is 72,000 rupees. Question number 72. Two lists are given in this question. You have to match correct items of list 1 with correct items of list 2. The list 1, Purpose, contains the following items. 1. Amount deposited in PPF. 2. Profits and gains from undertakings engaged in infrastructure development. 3. Contribution to National Defense Fund. 4. Profits and gains by an undertaking engaged in the development of Special Economic Zone. The list 2, Section, contains the following items. A. 80IA. B. ATG. C. 80IAB. D. ATC. Below are given the options with different matches. You can pause the video and choose the appropriate answer. The right answer of the question is option B. We suggest you to pause the video to analyze and learn the correct combination. Question number 73. Which of the following deductions will not come under Sec. 80 of the Income Tax Act? The option A is, deduction in the case of a person with disability. The option B is, deduction for interest paid on loan taken for pursuing higher education. The option C is, deduction for interest on loan taken for the construction or purchase of house property. The option D is, deduction for repayment of any installment of principal amount borrowed for the purchase or construction of house property. The right answer of the question is option C, and that is deduction for interest on loan taken for the construction or purchase of house property. Question number 74. X purchased a land in the previous year 1997-98 for 50,000 rupees. This land was sold by him during the previous year 2009-10 for 800,000 rupees. The fair market value of this land on the 1st of April 1981 was 120,000 rupees. If the cost inflation index for the assessment year 2010-11 is 632, then his capital gain for the 2010-11 will be. The option A is 484,000 rupees. The option B is 750,000 rupees. The option C is 680,000 rupees. The option D is 41,600 rupees. The right answer of the question is option D, and that is 41,600 rupees. Question number 75. Any amount of money received in excess of 50,000 rupees without consideration is fully taxable in the hands of. The option A is individuals. The option B is individuals and half. The option C is individuals, half and company. The option D is all assessees. The right answer of the question is option B, and that is individuals and half.